Metagods is the world's first blockchain-based play-to-earn 8-bit action role-playing game. It incorporates NFTs with generative art, tradable in-game objects, tokenomics, and permadeath. Do you wish to fight alongside demigods such as Achilles and Hercules to become actual gods? If you answered yes, Metagods is the place for you. Please stay with us if you want to learn more about this topic. Upstep Financial is here to help, and we have sound advice you can rely on. Please subscribe to the channel and enable notifications to be notified of every upload. Let's get started learning about Metagods. Metagods is an upcoming 8-bit dungeon crawler game in which players assume the roles of demigods such as Achilles and Hercules and fight to become actual gods by overcoming a variety of difficult stages and clashing with powerful deities. Metagods is a massive multiplayer online role-playing game, MMORPG, that lets players win rare items and token awards by fighting alone or as part of a team. The game is evocative of classic dungeon crawlers and action RPGs such as Castlevania, Dragon Quest, and Metroid, making it instantly recognizable to fans of the genre. It takes the popular elements of these games and adds play-to-earn economics, non-fungible tokens or NFTs, and DeFi features to appeal to a broader player population. Metagods employs a dual token approach to balance incentives and maintain the platform's long-term viability. The platform's main token is MGod, which can be used to purchase adventure packs, which are essentially loot boxes containing characters, equipment, weapons, and consumables. MGod can also be used to participate in raids, tournaments, and special events, and to trade on the marketplace. MGod holders, as the native governance token, will be able to vote on how the game evolves and functions, as well as stake their tokens for a return. Relic is the name of the second token. This is the in-game cash that may be used to buy consumables and repair items, as well as to enter ordinary dungeons. Although the token itself will float based on the external exchange rate, the game assures economic viability by stabilizing the price of assets in Relic. As a result, while a longsword may always cost 100 Relic, the USD worth of the sword may vary based on the Relic trade price. The game is being developed by a semi-anonymous team from Nintendo, PlayStation, Animoca Brands, and Activation, among other notable gaming studios and production organizations. Alright, let's move on to the Metagods GameFi model. Metagods GameFi concept allows users to stake platform tokens directly through the game's user interface to increase income. They can then use the in-game token to improve their character's NFTs or purchase stronger weapons and legendary treasure. Through the utilization of GameFi mechanics, this model will also have a strong social component. Casual and hardcore game types are available on Metagods. Because of the game's play-to-earn features, casual gamers can explore the world and farm. Hardcore introduces NFT Permadeath, with increased APY and legendary loot rates. In this stage, the real fun begins. Hardcore mode raises the stakes for seasoned gamers. Winners receive increasingly rare and valuable objects, but they must put their best characters on the line to stay alive. This industry-first tactic, reminiscent of traditional punishing RPGs like Fire Emblem, adds to the game's intrigue and adventure. In the realms of Atlantis and Zion, these are just the beginning. Shortly, more gameplay components will be revealed. Metagods focused its efforts in the fourth quarter of 2021 on the game trailer, early access dungeons, DeFi farming, and generative NFT characters. Let's take a look at how Metagods works. Metagods is a mostly skill-based infinite battle game in which players put their brains, tactics, and responses to the test to gain token-based rewards, including Relic, the game's in-game money. As previously stated, the game has two basic game modes, Casual, which is Atlantis, and Hardcore, which is Zion. Metagods' basic casual mode is for players with less time on their hands or who would like to reduce risk, allowing them to stake their tokens for passive Relic token rewards and XP. Hardcore mode's permadeath style allows players to risk their NFTs to participate in a hardcore battle mode, earning considerably greater APYs and legendary prizes dependent on their progress. Each player has a set number of lives, and if they run out, they will be unable to play this game again. The player will be able to use their MGod tokens to gain access to exclusive dungeons that give the best APYs and the highest chances of acquiring desired items. Other game types, such as Tower Horde Defense and Dungeon Speedrun, will be added in later versions of the game. For player avatars and in-game characters, Metagods employs generative NFTs. Because they are generated at random, each character's stats, as well as their weaponry and armor, can differ significantly. Strength, intellect, dexterity, constitution, wisdom, and charisma are all stats that each character has depending on their strengths and weaknesses across 6 different qualities. Each of these stats has an impact on a player's in-game success. For example, high strength implies more attack power, while high charisma means a greater probability of foes dropping legendary loot. Players in a multiplayer game take on several roles within their teams, such as DPS, tank, or healer. There are 2 battle styles in the game: player versus player, PvP, and player versus environment, or PvE. Players will be able to take part in dungeon raids, earning high APYs and rare loot such as powerful weapons and equipment in the process of battling their way through the dungeon. Metagods will hold its MGod token production event after completing its maiden DEX offerings on GameFi and DAO Maker. On December 16, 2021, it was listed on MEXC and PancakeSwap. By the end of 2021, the game's early access dungeons, DeFi gameplay capabilities, and generative NFT characters became available, according to the official Metagods roadmap. Path to Ascension, the initial edition of the main game, and mobile early access are expected to premiere in the first quarter of 2022, while weekly tournaments and in-game trading, as well as cross-chain gaming, special events, and expansion packs will launch in the third quarter of 2022. Isn't this topic incredibly interesting? Go ahead and keep watching. You can count on us. If you have any questions or video suggestions, please leave them in the comments section below and hit that thumbs up button. Let's continue with our discussion. What makes Metagods unique? Metagods has several unique traits and features that set it apart from other games, including being possibly the first completely collaborative play-to-earn game. Weekly challenges set it apart from its competitors. Unique weekly tasks will be featured in the game, most of which revolve around a boss fight. Players can gain a high APY by assisting in conquering a variety of epic bosses. Participants can also purchase a piece of the boss and share in the spoils when the boss kills a player, creating a fascinating economic interaction between players and bosses. Another feature that sets it apart is its crafting system. Metagods has an advanced crafting and upgrade system that allows players to combine loot NFTs with their characters to get new abilities. Each character has 4 slots, 1 for armor, 1 for weapons, and 2 for unspecified items. Players can either gain new things as they progress through the game, or forge them using item manufacturing recipes and relic tokens. In addition, it has the newest social GameFi. Metagods is introducing a new idea called SocialFi, which encourages players to interact and work together to have the best chance of survival when entering a realm. Players will be rewarded for working together as a team and capitalizing on each other's talents while also helping to expand the player base through word of mouth. Players can increase their APYs and develop faster by playing as a team. Permadeath Mode is also included in this list of features that makes Metagods unique. The greatest risk results in the greatest return. Permadeath Mode allows players to gain high APYs and some of the game's rarest equipment, but if they die, they'll be locked out of hardcore mode for the remainder of the season and lose all their items and upgrades. This game mode is for individuals seeking the finest prizes who want to put their strategy and talents to the test. Generative NFTs are also available on Metagods. Every single NFT avatar and character is one of a kind and generated at random. Each character is made up of mortal, demigod, and titan body parts, each having its own set of strengths and weaknesses as well as rarity levels. These NFTs can be exchanged and sold at any time through the in-game marketplace because they are player-owned assets. This game has dedicated supporters. Hashed, Banter Capital, DAO Maker, Cinchblock, GameFi, Anthony Pompliano, and MrBeast are among the companies backing Metagods in the blockchain and play-to-earn gaming market. This, combined with the company's low initial market value of almost $500,000, implies that it has a lot of room to develop in the future. Last but not least, it has cross-chain gameplay. Metagods aims to achieve a state similar to how cross-platform play behaves in the traditional gaming scene, with games like Fortnite, Rocket League, and Overwatch allowing players from various platforms including PC, Xbox, PlayStation, and Switch to compete in the same game. The game will debut on the Binance Smart Chain, but the team plans to expand to other major blockchains, beginning with Solana. Due to the introduction of player-owned assets, NFTs, play-to-earn features, and community governance, blockchain games like Metagods are now being praised as some of the most intuitive and appealing use cases of blockchain technology. Will you take a chance on Metagods? That's all we've got for now. If you liked what you've just watched, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. And for more videos like this, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so that you will not miss any of our videos. Thank you for watching this video. This is Upstep Financial, and we hope to see you again soon.